Look at this Halifax garbage ISA, £18,000 at 0.01%. Do you know how much that's going to earn me over the year? £1.80. What a load of garbage. Anyway, I'm transferring this to free trade. What's free trade? Well, basically, it allows you to trade commission free. No commission, no dealing cost, no £10, £11. Plus, you get 2 free shares with it. 2, not 1, 2. I'm going to show you how to get 2 free shares by transferring or opening an ISA with free trade, and you're going to get 2 free shares if you follow these instructions. You have to follow what I say, otherwise it's not going to work. So the first free trade you get, free share, sorry, is when you open a free trade account using my link. You got information, free share, tap here you refer a friend, that's you, and if you open an account with £1, you get a free share worth up to between £3 and £200 in your general investment account, not in the ISA. So that's what you get, up to £200. That's share number 1. Now share number 2 is when you open an shares ISA with them, because then you get another free share depending on how much you deposit. Like if you deposit 15 to 20k, which I'm going to do now, you know, because I'm not going to leave this garbage with earning nothing with Halifax. I'm transferring this. This is why, if you're wondering why I open this garbage, is because so I can transfer this to free trade, because you can only have one ISA of the same class open, and I have another ISA, shares ISA, which I don't want to transfer. So I thought, wait, I can't open another shares ISA because I put some money in that, so I will open a cash ISA and transfer that, and that's what I'm doing now. See, I've just recently opened this cash ISA, and I'm going to transfer this over to free trade, and you're going to get a first free trade by following the link I'm going to give you in the description and flash here. You got to use this link. If you don't use this link, you won't get the free share. This way we both get one. We don't know what we're going to get. It could be, well, they say from £3 to £200. What they're probably going to do is give you, the new customer, the share closer to 200, and me, the existing customer, share closer to £3. That's probably what's going to happen. Anyway, that's share number 1. Second one is when you open an ISA. Yeah, look, this is how you get the free share with the ISA. Open an ISA with free trade between 23rd and 30th November. So you got to get your skates on. Then deposit either £500 or commence an ISA transfer within 14 days. There must be, well, there's plenty of time. They're usually completed within a month. We'll award your free share within 30 days of your deposit or your transfer completing. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Now what I'm going to do is transfer 18,000 to them, so they'll open an ISA via the cash ISA, and I should get a £200 share Microsoft. Ooh, that would be good. That's worth more than £200 now. That would be good if they give me Microsoft. Zoom, no thanks, I don't want Zoom. That's sinking like a stone. MasterCard, well, that's in the middle. Anyway, as a guide, you're going to get a share worth £200 if you transfer 15 to 20. Obviously, for large amounts, you're going to have to transfer a lot of cash ISAs or maybe even share ISAs, but depending on what you're doing. Anyway, I'm starting off by transferring this Halifax garbage ISA, 18 grand. That will get me 1 free share. Yeah. £200, and you can get a second free share if you follow the link. If you don't follow the link, then you won't get it. You know, it has to be, you have to follow the link. They got something there. Can I refer? Do I get the same stock? No. When will I see? How to get your free share? Check. So once you've topped up, you basically you can open an account by following the link. They'll send you a text message that you got to download the app. And then you got to fund it with £1 and you'll get a free share. You've got these terms and conditions. Basically, you have to follow the link. Free trade value for, if you don't follow the link, you won't get a free share. So that's share number 1, by just opening an account and depositing just £1. Yeah, I'm sure it says £1 somewhere. Let me just search. Yeah, it is funded with your account with at least £1. So that's an easy way to get your first. Second one is to open an ISA, yeah, and commence a transfer if you want to transfer. If you already use your share allowance or whatever, I'm just transferring that cash ISA. Yeah, oh, it's logged me out. It's garbage anyway. So that's how you get your second one. So I'm going to get, hopefully I'll get Microsoft or something similar. So when I complete the transfer, well, that's more than 1%. You know, you're getting more than 1%. You know, £200 of 18 is more than 1%. Minimum. This is a minimum value. So if you transfer 15,000 in £1, you get a minimum of £200 share. Obviously, the more you oh, this is a big jump, isn't it? 20. So if you're transferring £20,000, just over 20, you get £300. That's a big jump from 15 to 20. Anyway, I'm transferring. I should look at. Maybe I'll try and see if there's another cash ISA somewhere I can transfer to get that. To get this. Anyway, that's how you get 2 free shares with free trade. This one is limited to 30th November, so you have to get your skates on. The first one I think is open-ended, but open it now. Yeah, get 1 free share allotted to you, which you'll get within 7 to 14 days. 7 to 14 days by following the referral link. If you don't follow the link, you won't get it. You'll just download the app, and then you can then go on and get an ISA. Now this is only to the new customer. I don't get nothing from you opening an ISA. So even if you got a free trade account already, you know, you could think you probably already know about the ISA anyway offer. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what you can do to get 2 free shares from free trade. 1 by following the link and opening it. Second one, and I'm gonna transfer out my. I can't show you the account here because it's only managed via the app on your phone. Yeah, it's a slight negative. You know, I prefer to use the browser. But they said the press release somewhere that they're working on a website access as well, login. But for now, it's just via the app. Everything's done via the app. Opening, deposits, everything. There's no login. Yeah, but they say they're working. 2 free shares. Number 1, by following the link, opening an account and depositing £1. You're going to get your shares within a couple of weeks. Second one, open an ISA where it's the time limit of 30th of November. Open the ISA and then either deposit. Well, you want to deposit as much as you can if you want to get a good share. If you're going to deposit £500, you're going to get 50 quid share. I'm just transferring that Halifax ISA and I'm going to get 200. That's good enough for me. And so that's how you get 2 free shares. And why am I going for free trade? Well, it's because it can't be beat. Commission free trading. No, there's no dealing costs. So you can buy fractional shares. What does that mean? It means, you know, like Amazon's around $3,400 per share. Well, you could just buy in, say, 50 quid's worth instead of buying a whole share. That's what fractional share means. It means you can create a portfolio. Say if you got £1,000, you can put £100 in each share, split exactly £100 per share. And the FX rate is very reasonable. Look at this, look at this, look at this. 1.5%. Are you insane? You would have to be insane to buy US stocks with the interactive investor. That's 3% round turn. You know, buying and selling, you're going to pay 3%. Whereas with this one, it's 0.9%. With AJ Bell, it's 2%. That's still pretty bad. So there's no getting away from paying an FX fee. Not in the UK. Well, there is eToro, but that's separate. But you're going to still have to exchange sterling into dollars, and that's still I think a 0.5% fee. So you don't escape the fee. But where ISAs are concerned, this cannot be beat. You know, because you're not allowed. The thing about ISA is that you're not allowed to hold foreign currency in your ISA, so you have no choice but to trade in and out of sterling, and this makes it viable. 0.9% round term between buying and selling versus 3%. That's ridiculous. What are they? Why are some people obsessed with interactive investor? Yeah, they got limit orders and the platform's better than AJ Bell's, but that should be £0.5%. And they charge £8 per trade. So, oh yeah, okay, let's cover the costs of the ISA. So it costs £3 per month, but if you upgrade to the Plus account, it's free. Well, how's that? Where does it say that? I don't know. Full pricing. Hey, look, this one, the Plus account, that includes the ISA, but they pay you 3% interest on 4K, which is £120. That means that covers the full annual fee. So you deposit £4,000 onto your ISA and leave it there to cover the cost of the fee. And that's how you get a free cash ISA. Otherwise you're paying £3 per month until you do that. I'm going to do that, yeah. So you're not going to invest the whole lot straight away. You know, you're transferring thousands of pounds. You're not going to invest the whole lot. Plus you got an annual allowance of 20,000. And it's better than parking into Halifax and earning tough 0.001%. What a load of garbage. This gives you 3%. And that covers your fee. So basically you got fee free trading and you got extras like limit order spots and whatever that is, and curated stock collection. I don't know what that is. Curated stock collection. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm transferring my ISA to free trade. Well, first I'm going to open the ISA, yeah, or from the app, 'cause you can't do it online. And then I'm going to transfer my Halifax ISA. Basically there's a form to fill in. Have I got it here? Yeah, this is the ISA transfer form. Fill that in, send it to them, and they'll take over the process of transferring the ISA. And once that's done, then I'll upgrade to this £10, because there'll be 18,000 on account, more than enough to get 3% interest to cover that. And that's it. I'm done. I've got 2 free shares, one for opening the account and another one depending on the £200 worth of share. Where is it? ISA, where am I? ISA, there we go. So I'll get 1 free share for opening, and I get another one for depositing 18 grand, £200 worth. Hopefully it is Microsoft. And that's how you get free shares with free trade. Also remember, you're covered to £85,000 FCS, so you want to bear that in mind. Don't get carried away and transfer too much. Try and, you know, I'm gonna, like, free trade should be okay, but you never know. I'm gonna like maybe build up a account to about 60k and then see how it goes for a year or two, if it's safe to go beyond. The FCSA or whatever they're called cover you up to £85,000, so you're okay for transferring, you know, this year's allowance in. Anyway, check out the link and get started. Don't pay accept garbage from the like of Halifax, 0.001%. You can earn 3% just by parking your funds in their ISA. It covers their £10, £120 monthly fee for full service. Otherwise you get £3 fee for the ISA. And just get started with the free trade now. Just don't overcomplicate it. Free trade, free fractional shares trading, and 0.05%, which beats the competition. There's no comparison. Like I say, I'm initiating the Halifax transfer. That's why, in fact, I opened the Halifax. It's logged out. That's why I opened the Halifax account, so I can, you know, transfer the funds to the shares ISA. And that's what I'm going to do. My strategy during the great crypto bear market of 2021 was to accumulate into select few cryptos that my research had deemed to be, well, relatively safer. Obviously with cryptos there's no such thing as safe. Anyway, deep discounts to the highs of as much as 80% improves the risk reward ratio somewhat. And the rest of this truly extensive analysis has first been made available to patrons who support my work at just $4 per month. Extensive analysis that includes cryptos that I have deemed to have a high probability of trading to many multiples of their current price, most of which still trade at deep discounts, including my price targets or where they could reach during the next crypto mania when the millennials will be foaming out of their mouths, foaming. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month, $4, for immediate access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, including learning material and including my recent analysis on why so-called transitory inflation is likely to be permanent. So batten down those hatches for what is to come. And then there is my extensive analysis of silver, including a trend forecast into mid-2022. Also is extensive analysis on the prospects for the stock market into mid-2022, with my next analysis, soon to be published analysis, updating the buying levels for AI tech stocks, Google's, Amazon's, Facebook's and so on, AMD, TSMC. I better stop there. For instance, Intel hit its buying level of $48 last week, which is what my patrons have been patiently waiting for since Intel was trading high at $65 when I was saying no, don't buy at $65, just buy at the buying level. That's why I've set the buying levels where they are, high probability levels that they should trade down to eventually, and here we are some X months later, $48 buy. And I did what I said I was going to do. I tripled my holding of this quantum AI tech stock, now trading at a dirt cheap P multiple of just 9. I compare that to Amazon on 58, with many more stocks homing in on their buying levels, such as IBM, which I bought splitting into 5 shares of IBM and you get 1 share of Kyndryl. If you value them together, then the current stock price is around $132, whereas it's trading at $126. So you should have bought before the split, because you'll have a net value of $132 to $133 against the market price around $126. So that's IBM. And don't forget Facebook. We're still buying at $384. Wait for it, $301. That's what it's homing in on. It's not got there yet. It came close, $308 last week. I nearly bought it at $312, but I didn't. But it was close. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts. Your mega trends ahead of the curve investing analyst with over 35 years experience. That includes being one of the few who both recognized that the stock market was about to crash in October 1987 and profited from it by shorting the Dow before it crashed. $4 per month is dirt cheap for what you're going to be getting access to, compared to the clowns on YouTube barely out of puberty pumping scams and such like, totally oblivious to the megatrends such as the inflation megatrend and the AI megatrend that I've been banging the drums for since 2015 when you could have picked up the likes of Microsoft for about 1/10 its current price. Then we have the war with China megatrend, which I've been drumming since must be late 2016, something like that. All of these megatrends are where the trends manifest themselves, and all you're usually aware of is like the fluff on top, you know, barely visible fluff on top. That's what most of the commentary is concerned with. You don't even, when did you last hear about the war with China megatrend? I bet you haven't. Well, you heard of AI, but you know it's a megatrend that's going to run for 20 years, and quantum computing megatrend is part of the AI megatrend. Anyway, do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month. You're not going to get any better value for money than that, as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing, as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for, well, over 6 months. It's more like a year now. And that's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Corsair K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.